should work. Hopefully. This is the same headset I normally use. I haven't gotten the new mic yet. I'm waiting for one. Anyways, this is the first time I'm streaming for 60cards.net. You may know the website. They have some amazing articles by some great players like Sugiyoshi Yamato, Jose Marrero, Justin Sanchez, the like. Even myself, I wrote for them at one point. And this is the first time we're running the 60 card streams, which are going to be weekly occurrences that will happen multiple times a week by different writers for the website. And I chose to be one of the first ones to do it, so I'm taking the plunge. I know tomorrow is Tord Reklev, who is a great player from the European area. And so if you enjoy, please subscribe. There will be plenty of these streams to go. Daily, sometimes every other day, maybe 2-3 times a week, sometimes, it depends. But I'll be ready. I'll be doing this for, I know I already have 4 days scheduled this month, and I'm picking up any extra days. So if you enjoy, definitely follow this channel. And yeah, so today I'm going to be I was challenged to a best of 5 by a player named Eric George on Burbank City. You probably know what that is. And so I'm just gonna go with it. I mean, why not? He's a crazy guy from Burbank that I've wanted to play against for a while now. So I'm just gonna play Donphan for game 1, because why not? And I'm gonna send him this challenge. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the deck first, so you can see what I'm dealing with. I've got a pretty standard list, except for this card. Wobbuffet's a little different, but you know, it's one of my favorite cards. And I'm running a 4 substitute in this deck because that card is just so great, especially with Karina. This is a pretty standard list. We've got 4 fighting to deal with Aegislash, hopefully. Try to 2-shot that. Actually, 3-shot. Fortunately, that's the best you can do. But yeah, so this is the list I'm going to use first. And yeah, I'm going to send a game request. My computer's going a little slow right now. I apologize. Post that in Burbank real quick. And I'm gonna call heads. I usually call heads. That's normal for me. I don't know, I'm just a little different. Anyways, so yep, playing Donphan. I have no clue what this guy's gonna be playing. Maybe Steel or Night March. Those are some of the decks I saw him post about in a group called List Fonte, if you've ever heard of that. And so I start Fampy. My hand's okay. And yeah, so I was right, Steel. This is an okay matchup, I guess. Aegislash is a huge pain, for sure. So anyways, he's using an Ultra Ball, grabbing the Aegislash, which is not what I want to see for sure. That's going to be the bane of my existence in this game. It's really hard to deal with, but fortunately it's out before I've started to attach anything. And I'll be able to just attach a regular fighting energy and try to knock that guy out. Fortunately I have Robo Subs and Siglith that he can't even touch with him. We'll see what he grabs this computer search. Most likely a supporter if he doesn't already have one. There's a Lysander, Ultra Ball, getting rid of Lysander and Still Shelter. Grabbing a second Aegislash. Oh, it's going to be so painful to deal with. And there's a Sycamore. Solid opening from him. He definitely wants to get out multiple Aegislashes if he plays them. Maybe something to deal with, like my Siglith. So he's going to retreat to his Aegislash, which is annoying, but I have a good opening. I've got my Fampy, I've got Karina. I just drew a Robo Sub, which is nice as well. And I think I'm actually gonna grab an escape rope. It's hard to decide. I really think that's not a bad play, but I'm gonna grab Muscle Band instead, just because I can drop that and hit him for 60, which will give me the 3-shot. I'm kind of afraid of him using a band here. So touching a double colorless and a band and being able to one-shot my Fampy. That'd be really annoying if that happened, but we'll see how it goes for him. He gets a Bronzong out and a Floatstone, which, no, he had that last turn, I think. Yeah, so he's got 3 or 5 Metal Energy in the discard pile already. He's going to be able to use Metal Links pretty quick. And there's a Metal Links. This is going to be really tough for me to deal with. Aegislash is a huge pain for Donphan. There's an N. I did not draw a good hand here. Yeah, it could have been a lot better. Yeah, that's not cool. So right now, I think I could just Karina for a Donphan and maybe a Computer Search. I need to start putting damage on this guy right away. So I'm going to go ahead and Computer Search this and this away. He's already gotten rid of a Steel Shelter, so he may not run too many copies. And with this, I can just start putting out damage. Total of 60, which is what I expect to hit. 60 every turn, which is really the max I can deal with. Sigilyph, problem for him, I guess, that oh no, Siggy may have to attack with this Bronzong here. Who knows? So I got rid of a double colorless. I don't need that in this matchup. I just need my regular fighting energies. And I had to hope he doesn't hit Lysanders and start killing my Donphans with his Aegislashes. Ultra Balls for Cobalion. What I really want him to do here is end me. If he ends me, I'll be really happy. But he doesn't. He has a Switch or Sycamore. So it's really bad for me. He's going to get rid of my Robo Substitute here. Really annoying. But I've got a Sigilyph on the bench, so maybe I'll be able to do something. So I draw a double colorless, which means I can treat the Sigilyph here. I'm going to go ahead and just... I think I want to Lysander out the other Aegislash. But I don't know, it's a tough decision. I can keep putting damage on this Aegislash, or try to kill that one in 2 turns. Or if he just doesn't have a switch, which he's already used 2 switch and 2 Floatstones, so he could be out pretty quick. I think I'm going to Lysander out this and just hit it. I need to get some cards going here. I really don't have much at the moment. And this is Steel Shelter, which is really annoying. I don't have any way to increase my damage, so if he just sits there, I mean, I can't do much. I'm already down 2 fighting stadiums now, which sucks for me. There's a Lysander, which also sucks for me. If he has a switch, 20, 40, 60. So he is 10 short. Weird play. There's an Ultra Ball, which isn't going to do me much good. Yep, 10 short. I don't know why you decided to do that play. Interesting. But I'm really just drawing short here. I can just hit him for 40. Yep, you should have killed my family. For sure. If he has a first, a Seeker, or a Lysander here, I'm definitely going to be in trouble. See what he decides to go with. So he has to attach to Cobalion. That will probably be his only way to knock out this Sigilyph. So I may just grab Oh, that's really good. Very timely. So I'm going to attach the signal here so I can actually retreat and then just Juniper. That's not bad at all. Play a Robo Substitute. Manually retreat here into my Dawn Fan. Hit him for 60, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bring out Robo Sub so he has some. I have some breathing room. Neither of us took a prize yet. Okay, so there's a startling megaphone on my band, which is why I didn't attach any of these tools. I just did that one so I could build up some damage. See, that's why I didn't promote Sigil, because he could just knock it out with Cobalion if he has an energy from his hand. So what I really want to draw is a Fighting Stadium. That's all I need, and I'll be able to knock out this Aegis-Slash next turn. But if I miss that, then I'll be stuck just using Spinning Turn for not enough, unfortunately. I will probably... Okay, so he decides to retreat to the fresh Aegis-Slash. Interesting. Max Potion. Oh, it's so annoying. There's another Dawn Fan, which is good for me. Unfortunately, I have... Oh, wait. Can I cancel? I can't cancel that? Oh, it's really lame. Also can't cancel this, which is also lame. So I meant to attach the muscle band to this Dawn Fan. Oh, it's so annoying. There's another Robo Sub. I'm gonna go ahead and escape rope. Bring out this Dawn Fan, yeah. Misplay, okay. Anyways. Yeah, so I should have attached the muscle band to that Dawn Fan so I can keep doing more damage. There is a Cobalion with 3 energy on it now, which is kind of scary. Fortunately, I can hit this guy for a lot of damage. I can also use Halucha later to hit Aegis-Slashes. I'm just gonna remote Robo Sub. Try to make sure he doesn't get any prizes for as long as possible. Also, if I can keep my Siglif alive, that'll be really important. If he doesn't have a Lysander here next turn, I'll get the knockout and I'll just be swinging for 40 turn for a while. Until I draw like a Fighting Stadium or a Muscle Band. Or maybe a trump card as well. So here he's skylaying for something. We'll see what it is. A first Seeker. So that's probably going to grab him a Lysander next turn. So he decides to retreat, which is annoying. Here's another Robo Sub. Drop that down, I guess. Put that there. And Spinning Turn into Robo Sub. So he is at a low 9 cards in deck, and I may be able to just win by deck out. Which is something good. Dawn Fan's really good at, is just getting rid of all of the cards in their deck by just using Robo Sub. They can't take any prizes, and I can just sit back and relax. So he grabs a Sycamore here, which is really interesting. If he decides to play that, he'll be stuck at 2 cards left in deck. See, there's 1 in, 2 ends down. I think, is that 3 ends? Yeah, just 2 ends, so we'll see how this goes. multiple max potions have really been hurting this game. So he's gonna retreat here. Oh, that's a trump card, okay. So I guess I won't be decking him out. Interesting. The good thing about that is I get back my Robo Subs and Fighting Stadiums, Muscle Bands, etc. So I'm okay with that actually. So I decide here if I want to let him have his first prize or, I'm gonna go ahead and give him the Sigilif now, just because the Huron would die anyways. So now if he leaves, if he brings out Cobalion, I can knock out his Cobalion with my Donphan and finally start taking some prizes, which is what I need to do now. These Skylas here for a max. Oh my god. That's so frustrating. You can just keep using max potion over and over while I do about 40 damage a turn. I have just been dead drawing for a while now, which is kind of frustrating. But maybe I'll be able to start just building up damage and taking knockouts in one hit with Donphan. It's a possibility. So here I think I'm just going to retreat into a Donphan. And then spending turn for 20, 40, 60, 100, which is perfect math, and knocking him out. Maybe I'll finally get a supporter. Doesn't look like it. Still frustrating. So he promotes an Aegislash here. The one with the float down, of course, so he can retreat for free. And I need to start drawing supporters, or I'm probably just going to end up losing this game pretty quick. I would not mind drawing a Lysander, so I can knock out this Dialga EX. But since this guy is already doing, I believe, yeah, he's doing 120 damage right now, so it's kind of risky. Iris? Is that on Iris? Oh my god. So he decides to hit me for 280 instead of just 240, I think. Yeah. Okay. So I'll play Fighting Stadium here. And unfortunately I just kind of am drawing dead. Let's see what I can grab here. I really don't need this Versus Seeker right now, so I'll get rid of that. I could grab Wobbuffet, which shuts off a few things, but I don't know. It shuts off his Bronzong, which is good for me, I suppose. So now I'm back to swing for 60 a turn. I could have grabbed my my Zekrom, which wouldn't get one-shotted, but shutting off his Bronzongs will be nice. Unfortunately, I don't get to keep his Mighty Shield shut off. There's a Steel Shelter. Sport would be cool. So he takes the knockout. I'll promote my Halucha. And hope to draw a supporter. Nope. So I think I just flying press here since I don't have much else I can do. I'm gonna cancel that. Yeah, I'm just gonna flying press here for 60. Oh man. So he's starting to power up his Dialga EX. Maybe to try and knock out my Donphan in one hit. Looks like that might be what he's going for here. And if that is, that's really annoying. I just cannot draw any cards that'll help me there. So he dumps with Battle Compressor. Just Metal Energy, so no Lysander. That's good for me. So I need to draw a Muscle Band here. Okay, there's a Switch. And a Sycamore. Okay. Get Treats back to his Aegislash. And right now I really just want to draw Fighting Stadium or Muscle Band. But I hit neither. Oh my gosh. So I'm short 20 damage from the knockout. I'm gonna retreat, or I'm gonna spinning turn back into the Zekrom here. Really frustrating. Yep, it wouldn't be a big problem if I could just, draw any supporter in my deck. But I've just been dead drawing. So, yeah, there's a Lysander, which is probably going to lose me this game. I don't really see a way I could win from here. Maybe a Lysander on a Bronzong and hope that he has no way to get out of the active spot. I don't know. Oh, now I draw a Fighting Stadium, so... Alright, so we're going to move on to game 2 after not drawing a supporter for, I don't know, quite a few turns. Kind of frustrating. But it happens. So he's going to Skyla here and take his time. He could just, just knock me out. Instead of waiting, I'll concede into game 2. So now we've decided that we'll change decks. So this is an interesting deck, Manectric Pyroar. I think I might run this for this game. So if he decides to go with the steel deck, I can just destroy him. So let's see. Yeah, I'm not drawing supporter. really did me in. Had I been able to draw like a muscle band or something at some point, I think I definitely would have won that game. So he's playing some fighting psychic deck, which is not good for my Manectric. Let's see what it is. God, bad hands. If it has no counter to Pyro, I just win. Maybe a Landorus something deck. We'll see. What is this? So it's also Donphan, which I don't have a good matchup against. Nice. Okay. Okay. Skyla's here. Let's see what he grabs. I have no supporter, which really sucks. I just can't seem to draw supporters at all. Computer searches here. Don't know what he would grab. I don't know. A fighting or a strong energy. Okay. That's unfortunate. I really just cannot draw supporters today at all. Yeah, if I continue to not draw supporters, I'll just lose this game like last game. Now there's an N, but too late because I'm already about to die. Which is great, just great. I'm gonna go ahead and concede this game because I don't feel like playing it. And I'll challenge him to a game 3. So what to play here? I'm not sure. I think maybe this deck. I really like this deck. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just play this. Let's see what he's playing. I don't know. But I saw grass, which kind of scares me a little bit. This may be Night March, which would be annoying. But with Toad, it's not that bad. Okay, I'm gonna mulligan about 10 times and then not draw a good hand. That's about right. So Genocide, that's not great for me, but It could be worse. So I'm going to go ahead and play a laser here. Touch a muscle band. Ultra ball these two for Jirachi. Play fire and Jirachi. Oh, why did I grab that? I should have grabbed N since I mulliganed like freaking 5 times. And that's not a good hand. So, yep, just gonna pass. Yeah, definitely should have N there instead. Still a bit frustrated since I dead drew games 1 and 2. So there's grass energy. My goal here is just to knock him out, really. With the Victini, of course. Dropping the Drifloon was kind of a bad play, but I mean, if I draw Lysander's trump card at some point, it's okay. Man, I could have. Yeah, I didn't think about it. Could have biked for 1 card. Oh my gosh, I also just don't draw anything off of this, which is frustrating. Oh, man. So I'll turbo energize here. I don't even think I have any fires left, actually. Man. There's a flare tool. That's just great. There's Professor's letter. If he attaches it to his active, that'll be kind of dumb. Since if I draw an energy of any sort, I just knock him out. But he doesn't do that. Better play. A jamming net. Let's, actually, since I play Headringer, I'll just drop that on the active, I guess. And then, I guess I'll play Mewtwo. Retreat. Play that there. I don't know if I should escape rope, I mean, let's see if he gets that with, no, I'm not gonna do it. So I draw the double colas, which is what I want. But I didn't draw a Headringer, which kind of sucks. Next turn I can drop it onto his Genesect, though. So he cores machines plasma down, attaches his Frisian. There's a Lysander. See what that grabs. Okay, it grabs my Toad. I'm okay with that. There's my victory piece, which is nice. I'll just Skyla here for a switch. If it's in here. God, I hope it's in here. So escape rope. Yeah, that looks like that's the only thing I can grab. That's okay. I'll just end up knocking out the clean Genesect here. Now I can't use a bandage, just knock me out. And just in case, I will do this. Thin a little bit. And intensifying burn. So he has to knock out this Victini and get rid of my victory piece to even stand a chance. So he decides to just attach, maybe take the knockout here. No, he doesn't get the knockout, so I just win. So I drew supporters, and I ended up winning that game. And now, what should I play now? I'm feeling this deck might be my best bet. I don't know. Sorry, kids crying. Oh my gosh. Should I play this? Let's see, how many supporters is it running? Because that's kind of a problem for me. It's just drawing supporters, which is sad. 3 versus Seeker, 4, 4, 2. So that's okay. Yeah, why not? My challenge is not accepted this time. Why is my challenge unaccepted? Can't seem to accept requests, so ask him to send me one. Maybe he'll accept. Alright. I don't know how I feel about this deck. I feel like I could lose. Kind of scared. Psychic and lightning. Oh gosh. Could this be it? The almighty Night March deck. It could be. Definitely could. And with a hand like... Oh, okay, I'm not going to complain. I kind of have Jirachi, so it could be a lot worse. Although Joltik is scary. Definitely scary. See what he starts with. Is this Night March? The fabled Night March? That looks like it is. Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab an N here. I don't want to get rid of my 2 Lysanders at the moment. I'd rather just hold them for a while. There's a good laser. That's what I need. Not a heads, but it'll do. So I'm going to go ahead and pass here. What I'd love to do is get a Seismitoad down with DCE this turn. That's a dark energy. That's interesting. See what he has. And yeah, this is definitely Night March. So he can use Evil Ball. Nice. Not really nice. That's funny. Get some dudes into his discard pile. Ooh, that's an annoying Joltik. I don't want to deal with that. Fairy energy, so I guess he's using Mew to copy any attacks. Interesting. Another Joltik. That will definitely be annoying in this matchup. But fortunately, Baby Evil Doll can just one-shot them. So to attach here, 20, 40, 60, 80. So I'm just gonna Juniper and not hit anything, really. That's kind of lame. I kind of missed everything I could here. I'm gonna go for another laser. There's a heads, which is gonna help me out most likely. And I think powering up a Darkrai would be good in this matchup. Really. You know, against this deck. Well, he flips heads, which is kind of annoying, but not a huge deal. He could Night Sphere if he has another dark energy, which is kind of funny. He plays a laser. So his lists are definitely interesting. There's a life due. Oh my god. So this guy seems to be a newer player running a list like this. Honestly, I mean, you kind of have to be. He gets the knockout there. It's okay. Let's see. So I really want to start night spearing. Just drop that down. And juniper. Seismic toad, not much else. Yeah, I'll go ahead and Y cyclone here. Putting the dark onto Darkrai. And taking a prize. That's computer search, so that's good. I'm definitely not hating him, just that his lists are lasers and stuff in this deck, not really optimal, I guess. And there's a flare tool.